Mr. Peaks has finally been added to Black Ops 6 Zombies, which means everyone now has access to the Aether Blade. I'm going to quickly show you guys how to obtain it and then which augments to run to make the blade even better. To obtain the Aether Blade, the only thing you're going to require is the Mr. Peaks field upgrade. From there, the first step is to collect 3 paintings around the map. The first one is by the entrance to the Klaus factory. The second one is just to the left when you enter the Pack-a-Punch. And the final one is behind the door from the Pack-a-Punch portal to spawn. From here, take all 3 paintings and place them on the wall here, inside of the suite. Now that you have done that, head into the director's office and use Mr. Peaks in front of this painting. Mr. Peaks will reveal a safe, and to open this safe, we're going to need an RCXD. Use the RCXD through this grate under the Forsaken and take it behind the Forsaken and detonate it on this crystal. A Casimir effect will rise up from the ground and it will spawn a bunch of crystals which we need to break. Grab the safe key that drops from those crystals and take it back to the safe in the director's office. This will start a small boss fight with a high value target disciple, and once you defeat the disciple, the Aether Blade will be within the safe for you to obtain. Jumping right into the best augment, starting with the most obvious, which is Hotfoot. This augment is even better than you could have imagined with the Aether Blade, as when you throw it, you will instantly get the speed boost, but not only that, the speed boost duration is actually longer than the cooldown of the blade. This means with well managed cooldowns and throws, you can have 100% uptime on your speed boost. This makes the blade absolutely insane for getting around the map. The next augment is a small one, but on Speed Cola, make sure that you do have Fast Pitcher equipped. This is just to increase the actual throwing speed of your blade, especially since the other augment choices aren't that great on Speed Cola. However, this next augment isn't small, it is an absolute game changer. This is Pineapple Blast on Elemental Pop. One of the biggest issues you will face when using the Aether Blade is that it can only kill 3 zombies per throw. Pineapple Blast can absolutely help with that. When you throw the Aether Blade, there's a small chance that the Elemental Ammo mod can trigger. This turns your 3 kills into a potentially horde wiping throw. This does depend on which augments you're running for your ammo mods. If you do get something like Napalm Burst to trigger, the whole horde can die from a single Aether Blade throw. I do want to mention this in the hopes that Treyarch do revert the patch that they did on the Aether Blade, as it used to work with Vulture Raid's augment Picky Eater. You would get scenes like this where 4 Aether Blades were on the floor, and that allowed for more than one person in the game to have the Aether Blade. But those are the augments that would suggest to boost your Aether Blade. It is really cool, even though it does kill a small amount of zombies, but if you put all of these augments on, you will definitely see the benefit. But if you like no time wasting guides, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one.